Well, hello to all my beautiful Blackberry Beach Village patrons. How are you today, everyone? And here we are. And Faye's on. G'day, Melbourne. I think I'm coming up next Sunday. Do you want to have dinner, lunch somewhere, darling? Now, listen, everyone, how is your Easter? G'day, Cal. Are you still away or are you at home? I don't know about you, but I'm stuffed. Now, one thing about Easter is that you get together with your family, and I had my best cousin here. I had my Jessie was here as well, which is absolutely fantastic, actually. And hey, my lipstick's looking better. Did you notice that, everybody? I had this plastic thing. I'm just going to do something. Oh, it's looking a bit brighter. So that's a good start, everybody, isn't it? Yeah, anyway, I don't know about you. I'm ready for bed. Had my best cousin Pam here for a couple of days. I had Chop, and a lot of you would have seen Chop, my little grand doggy. Oh God, it's cute. It's this big, that big. Made me happy. And Chop's a little miniature dash hound. I remembered dash hound. Hello, Sue. How are you, darling? My Sue Stevens. Did you have a nice Easter? Now, I haven't eaten one chocolate egg yet, and I did give Brucey Boy the coconut rough one from Cadbury's. And you're home now. Oh, you've been off seeing your grandies today. Good on you, Cal. And it's been Easter. I'm exhausted, actually, and had a couple of, when I say a couple of late nights, one was about 10, quarter past 10, and the other one was about 10:30. Well, guess what, everyone? That's too bloody late for me. I'll be in bed at 9:30 on the dot tonight. And I tell you what, down here in good old Apollo Bay, we had the most beautiful weather for the last few days, and it's got cold today, and I want to go to bed. Oh, Pat Mariana, you would have loved Chop, I tell you. He was just beautiful. And he bloody tough little thing. G'day, Virginia bloody Henderson. How are you, doll? Yeah, bloody hell, little bugger. Jessie took him down to the river yesterday, and this little dog, honestly, this big, that high, swam in the river. I thought, are you trying to, g'day, Bev Anderson? How is my Bev Anderson? And so he went down with this little dog. I thought that dog's going to drown. Then he went out and left me looking after it. And I thought that dog's going to get lost. Someone's going to tread on it. Hello, Di. Lorraine Munro's on. You're ready for bed, Lorraine. So am I. Did you have a nice Easter, by the way? You had a nice one, Sue. And oh, no, not Virginia. I'll be going to Bali May 2023. And I've decided, 2023, darling, and I will take the berries, some of the berries that are on here if they want to come, and I've already got a group coming. So, Virginia, have you been there before? You're probably one of those ones. I was talking the other day, actually, on Facey, and one of the berries came on. She was in Legian on holiday. So there you go. It's time to get out and about again. I've had a lovely Easter just seeing my cousin because we're really close, and I saw Jessie, and guess what, everyone? Can I brag? I haven't seen you, have I, to brag? Oh, Bev's coming to Bali. Well, guess what, everyone? We've got Bev coming. We've got entertainment. One thing about Nussberry's going next year in May, we don't need entertainment wherever we go. Well, you will. I hope it is too, Virginia. Geez, are you staying in Legian? Or Sanua? I'm not going up to bloody Seminyak. Too posh for me. We're going we might stay in Denpasar for a few days. I have to take them all to the quilting shops. I'll take them down to see Cheetra, get some clothes made. Oh, we're in Legian, Virginia. Oh, I love these conversations. And Sandy Hard's coming too. Well, listen here, start saving, everyone. You don't need a lot of money unless the price of fuel goes up and airfares get beyond belief. And what I'll probably do is fly to Sydney. So you people from Brisbane can fly down. And I think Sydney's probably cheaper. and I'll fly up there. Oh, you're not staying at the Jayakarta or Champlung Mass. I know. I've stayed at both of those, Virginia. Actually, that Champlung Mass, isn't that bloody good value? I mean, I stayed at the Jayakarta when it was Kuta Palace and there was nothing there. It was many years ago now. But, oh, look, it's fantastic and we'll be fine. Oh, just gave me a little bit of a boost to say that we've got something to look forward to. And I am doing a travel blog from Thailand, everybody. Also want to say a really big thank you to all the berries that got on and have bought stuff from our my closing down sale page. It is, if you haven't got on, get on and have a look. It's actually really worth it. Everything's below cost. I just have to clear stock. Tell your mates, will you? Get on and have a look. And I know I just have to get some money in, to be honest. So there you go. Oh, Bev, you've stayed everywhere in Bali too. So there you go. Oh, Virginia, me and a travel blog. You want to see me? I'm a real dick. I am. And in Thailand, though, I go for the beach. I don't go for the beach in Bali. I think the beaches are too dangerous to swim in unless you're around at Sanua, where it's really not, it's tidal. But the beaches in Bali are just too dangerous for me. So I have a pool. And Brenda's on. Hello, Brenda. Now, is the weather nice over in England? And happy Easter to you too, darling. And I hope you had a good one. And I did. I had the lamb. Good. Oh, Sue's already saved $200. Well, if you've saved $200 in that time, love, you'll be right for next year, love, I tell you. We'll all be right for next year. We'll all go. And, oh, Mel's on. G'day, Mel. How are you, darling? And I just saw Mel's on. How's Gary going, by the way? Because he has been pretty crook. He's not in hospital now, though, is he? No, I didn't like them. Sorry, Bev Anderson. Didn't like Koh Samui. You'll have to come with me. What's wrong with you? Hey, listen, what's wrong with my little Lorraine? My Lorraine Munro. Now I'm seeing something that's worrying. Don't make me worry, you guys. You get me worried sometimes. I know you had a lovely Easter. Oh, yum. Oh, guess what, Lorraine Munro? You had a lovely Easter. You made me a bit worried then. Gosh, sometimes I get bloody worried when you say things. Oh, now you're getting a cold. Well, that's because you've been worried, my dear. I think that's when you get crook, actually. I've got messages. Oh, here we go. I've got messages coming through from people that have bought things. Well, if they want to confirm stuff, Debbie, oh, it's getting hard. And that stuff is really people have to come in and either buy it or not. None of this bullshit and none of the sending back either. Oh, look, I just don't need it. Anyway, everybody, I will get there. I have an appointment with the accountant in 2 days. Yeah, Sandra's on. G'day, Sandra Mead from Warrnambool. Welcome to our Blackberry Beach Village, and we're talking about Bali. Let's talk about good stuff. Oh, you had a big gin, Brenda. Good girl. Well, I had everything this weekend. We're going to Bali. If you want to, May 2023, we're going to have a berry trip to Bali. And I shall be the tour guide. What do you think about that one, everyone? Oh, you're having chicken Alfredo. What's chicken Alfredo tonight, Sue? Is that with cream sauce, which I like, and pasta? Sounds nice. Well, I'm having, because my Brenda, guess what I did? I decided I was going to eat everything I wanted to at Easter because Pam was coming. So I made a pav. Everyone, maybe pavlova. Used 3 egg whites instead of 2. Made a bit of marshmallow. Put strawberries on top. Put some passion fruit on top. And honestly, I ate some. Then I felt sick. I haven't eaten these things for 6 months. since Christmas, 4 months. So I thought, oh, yum, pavlova. So after I had the chili con queso dip, which I made, which everyone loves, yeah. Well, we can probably do that, Virginia Henderson, I reckon. G'day, Karen McEwen. Tuna morning. Oh, Bev, you're having the Aldi Kievs. They're the best. I won't buy the others. But I pulled some fish out of the freezer. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sandra Mead from Warrnambool. Happy birthday to you. It's bloody Sandra's birthday. You must be 50, darling, I reckon. And you're beautiful anyway. And I hope that Mick's taken out for dinner, right? Make sure he is. Yeah, Sandra Mead's birthday, so that's a good thing to celebrate. And, oh, Brenda, it made me sick. Well, I had the pav, I had the cheese dip, and I made chicken enchiladas. Okay, so you know the ones. Most of you have made them. And I ate all those things. Hot cheese dip, followed by chicken enchiladas, followed by pavlova. Oh, God, I felt sick. I really did. I felt ill. I said to Pam, oh, Pam, I don't know whether I can eat this stuff anymore. Anyway, I bought some passion fruit. So I put the passion fruit on the pav the next day, and that was better. So what did we have? Oh, that was Good Friday. Then Saturday, what did we have for Saturday? We had, what day is it? Saturday we had chicken enchiladas because it was Good Friday on Friday. So we didn't have meat. Can't remember what we had. And then I made deviled eggs. Have you made, yum? I did the video. So you guys should have seen the video for deviled eggs with chives. I do the Nigella. Chop it up with the scissors. Yum. Oh, you're only 62. You're a young bugger. Oh, Bev Anderson needs a steak from the Union. Remember, if we can, we're going to Melbourne next Sunday, Bev. I don't know where we're going to eat, though. Anyway, let me get back to what I've been eating. So then last night, Treese bought a cray, right? And she brought the cray round here. And I'm just going to say, I love me crayfish. This was the best one I've ever eaten. And it was absolutely to die for. I reckon it was just undercooked. So it was just perfectly cooked. Don't reckon it had even been in a fridge that was that beautiful. It hadn't been cold. It was honestly, can I just say I had that? It's a bit of crayfish and it was to die for. Then we had the Greek lamb and the lemony spuds and the zucchini. And then we had 2 pieces of pav. And then I drank a whole bottle of Prosecco on my own, I think. The really cheap one, it's good. And then this morning I thought, am I getting COVID? I don't feel very well in the stomach. And I thought, we had those beautiful little Lynn Parker's grandkids here. And I thought, oh, I don't feel too good today. Did they bring a wog with them, like a vomiting wog? I felt sick in the stomach. Just talking about it makes me feel sick. And then I thought, oh, I'm not used to eating all that beautiful food anymore. It was all a bit rich. So I was going to make a pizza for tea. So you know what I did after I thought that? I kept eating. I've had an eaty day again. And I contacted all of you that have bought stuff, I think, nearly all of you. Yes, Bev Anderson. I was a big fat greedy guts. Anyway, thought I'll make a pizza for tea. So I got the dough and I made the dough. Bruce had a hangover, by the way, because the boys went out the back and played darts with Jessie's home. So Jessie's 6'5", plus 32 years old. Guess what? No. They try and keep up with him. I think he had the whiskey out or something. And guess who hasn't spoken to me really all day? Oh, bloody hell, he's got shit on the liver. Bloody Bruce, shit on the liver he's got, and that's because he's got hangover. What did you think of that? What did you think of that? Oh, I just love this. Hang on. Karen McEwen made that. Yeah, I tell you what, Wasn't it easy, Karen? And wasn't it yummy? And wasn't it fresh? The fresh flavour. I'm glad you made it. Good on you, darling. So that's what I had. But once you've had that, and then I had all the bloody pavlova and felt sick. And then I thought, I can't have pizza. Can't have pizza tonight. So I made the dough. It's in the fridge, some of it, froze some of it. And there was some snapper. So I've done a fish in parsley sauce with mash because I think, your tummy can't take it. Bruce has got shit on the liver because he's got a hangover. You should have seen his eyes this morning. I'm looking at him thinking, you've got a hangover when he got up. So what time did you go to bed? Oh, I can't remember. And I thought, yeah, haven't spoken to me all day. No, shitty. You can tell he's got shit on the liver because he's got a hangover. It's not my fault. Yeah, that's what happens when your son comes home with his new puppy. Oh, I love that pup. I could have kept it actually, and I'm going to say it was just beautiful. And but I can't afford one. God, $3,000 for a pup, and then you're at the vets all the time. But it was beautiful, dear little thing, and this big, yeah. Anyway, so that was last night. Now this morning, everyone got up, everyone went early, and then it got a bit lonely. So Lynn Parker came and had a cuppa with me. And if you're in Apollo Bay, you could have come and had a cuppa with me. But anyway, I'm sending the messages out. I've nearly got all the messages sent out for everyone that's bought stuff through me for my liquidation sale. And I am liquidating, and go and have a look, honestly, and send me a message. That's what we're doing. I've got more stuff to go on, but I haven't had time, and I'm pretty stressed. I'm going to the accountant on Tuesday, so wish me luck. And yeah, they were talking today on TV about venues not renewing liquor licenses. I can see why. They've got no money. Half of them are probably shut. And there is a reason, and it's not their fault. Just thought I'd pop that in. And then I'm having, so tonight it's just fish with parsley sauce because we're invalids, because I'm tired and Bruce got a hangover. I only had one bottle of Prosecco on my own, but probably a bit too much because I was enjoying myself and it was fun. Yeah, so when I'm in Bali next year, we'll have the tequila. Yeah. Oh, there's nothing to fit you, Sue. There is. I don't know whether there is now, actually. I wouldn't have a clue, darling. But anyway, you don't have to. Save your money for Bali. That's what I want you to do, little Sue. Anyway, what was I going? Oh, Jessie. So Jessie came home Thursday night. So I haven't really spoken to you, have I, much? Have I? Yeah, I think I did. Oh, yeah, I did. Anyway, Jessie comes home. And he's been pretty down, actually. And he's had a job for the last 5 or 6 months he hasn't enjoyed at all. And I said to him, love, you got to be happy with your life. If you're not happy, look for something else. Well, he come home. He goes, Mum, got a new job. I said, what? He said, got a new job. I'm so proud of him. Can I brag? Yeah, IT manager, my son, the little bastard. IT manager, food and beverage, MCG. Oh, MCG, gets his own car park. Oh, I said, love, are you going to go? Are you going to be able to get me a ticket to the footy? He goes, dunno, Mum, might be. I said, that'd be nice if I like going to the footy. Be a waste of money on me. Even if I could go for nothing, that's just not my thing, unfortunately. But Virginia, I am very proud of him and is going to be a lot happier because he was really unhappy. And that's just not on. You know what it's like. If your kids are happy, you're happy. If they're not, we're not. And yeah, I think he did a good job, Cal. And it happened real quick. So he had to go. He's gone back early because he's got stuff to sort out. And then he's worried about, because he won't be working from home with this job. He'll be there at the venues. He'll be on weekend work and stuff. And he's worried about Chop. Well, I said, I'll look after Chop for winter. Chop can come home here. I thought I wouldn't mind, actually, if we come home from Thailand and I have Chop for winter. And he goes, no. Oh, what's she done, Sue? What's your Jessie done? Started her own business. Yeah, there you go, darling. Starting her own business. Well, good on her and good luck to her. They have to be happy. So anyway, guess what? Jessie's girlfriend's parents like chop too, and they live in Melbourne. So they'll probably have chop and I'll never see him again. Once every 6 months, and the dog won't know us. But he knew me by the end of this weekend and I could cuddle him. Mind you, bloody hell, Jessie comes home. He goes, "Oh, Mum, I'm going out Good Friday night with me mates for dinner." For dinner? Didn't go to the pub. Went out to a restaurant. Jessie is growing up. Anyway, can I babysit Chop? Yeah, we'll babysit Chop. That Chop cried for 2 hours straight. That Chop stood at the front door. That little tiny dog made a lot of noise. I had to wrap it in a blanket, lay on the couch in my jammies, hold the puppy until it went to sleep. Then it wasn't going to move. It was like having a baby. I thought, oh my God. So that's what I did when I babysat Chop. Geez, I loved it too. Yes, we all do. We love our kids' time. It's not very often that we do have weekends for family. Christmas is always about family, but Easter is too. But after that, it's all up and go. Everyone's doing stuff. Everyone's doing their own thing, aren't they? And we're coming into winter in Aussie. Brenda, you're coming into summer. And it's, yourself, Brenda, it's bloody depressing when you're coming into winter. And so we had this beautiful weather. And then last night it changed and I'm cold tonight. And it's the first time I've really felt cold for 6 months. And I thought, this is it. I got to the beach for a couple of days and this is it. You can tell I won't be going to the beach anymore until probably October or when I'm away, because it's not going to happen here, or when I'm in Queensland or something. And I started to feel a bit down. Everyone's gone home. I don't want to be here in winter in Apollo Bay on my own. It gets cold and lonely. Shane Miller. You love the rain, but you're a Taswegian. Oh, and you're back at work tomorrow, darling. You're back. Oh, because, school's back tomorrow in Queensland, but we've got another week here. And Shay's loving the nice cold weather, and good on her. And Shay, thanks for your order, but I tried to find you on Messenger and I couldn't find you. Yes, Bev, I've got the Panda Bear hoodie, that from last year when I got out of hospital. So I'll have to get that out. I've got this jumper on. I tell you what, my girlfriend got me onto it. I'm tired. I'm not hungover like Bruce, though. Geez, he shat me. Nah, didn't when it took his grumpy. Bloody man. Grumpy because he was hungover. Anyway, everyone, I'm wearing this great jumper. And I really like it. And it's got, you see the arms here are tight. So when you go that, it stays up. But the rest of the arm isn't. It's oversized. And it's Karma Chameleon. And it's, I know why. You're not Shay Miller. You're Shailene. You know I'm a dickhead, don't you? Anyway. Oversized jumpers, Karma Chameleon. It's from Mildura. It's a small shop. And I recommend you get on and have a look if you're bigger. I bought through, and this one was $70. Oh, there you go. Mel's Gary gets grumpy without being hungover. Men, bloody hell. Yes, Shailene Miller. Now I know. I'm a dick. Yep, a tired old one. Yeah, so anyway, get on and have a look because I'm wearing this jumper now. Don't know what I've done, Shay. Something stupid. I'm dumb. Oh, they can be moody, Mel. Well, he was in a foulie today. It's not my fault. All men are grumpy. I agree. When they get older, they get grumpy. Bruce was grumpy. He's gone to the bowling club, by the way. Good. I don't want him at home. No, not a hope in hell. Why do we think you're single, Sue? Well, you got brains. Yes, that's right. So we'd better be all right tomorrow, and you'd better go to bed at a decent time, not this staying up trying to be as young as your son, which they try and do, don't they? I know. And you reckon that's funny, do you, Kelly Robinson? What are you having for tea? By Kelly, I broke every rule in the book, Cal. And um, as far as diabetes goes this weekend, every single rule in the book. And I nearly had a hypo, by the way, yesterday, and already had a hot cross bun and everything. So I hope I'm all right to go away without having hypos and stuff. Tea's on the bench ready to heat up in the mic, by the way. Can't be bothered doing anything else. And I bet most of you have cooked and cleaned all weekend. And so you're probably ready to go to bed, don't you reckon? I'm ready to go to bed. Pretty damn early, I think. Probably around 9 o'clock tonight. And then tomorrow I'll start getting this stuff out to everybody. Oh, you're all sending me lovely messages. There you go. I feel sick because I ate too much, probably, Kelly Robinson, because I don't eat as much as I used to. I probably put on 3 kilo over Easter, just on Easter. I know. Oh, Virginia, you going to work tonight, love? Oh, well, look, honey, go and you better go to Cheryl Ralph's on from my Taswegian. Hi, darling, I'm tired. Big Easter. I drank a whole bottle of Prosecco last night, the cheap stuff from Aldi, by the way. We had the dear stuff and the cheap stuff. Kelly's ready to go to bed because I made her yawn. You know I'm a dickhead, and that's what I do. As soon as one of us yawns, we all do. And I hope you're all sleeping all right. I'll sleep really well tonight. Just talking about yawning makes you yawn. How come, Cal? I don't know. Well, you can't have rice or pasta. You've had your yearly portion. So you're buggered. You've got to have something that's all right tonight. And poor old Virginia's got to work tonight. And I tell you what, we take our hats off to these guys that go and do the shift work. I don't know how you do it, Virginia. You just get so. Casey does it too. They just get so used to it. But you often don't sleep very well when you're not at work, and that's a real problem, isn't it? You need the cold weather and you need darkness to have a good sleep. I wish you'd come down to me, love, because the polar bay's cold tonight. Yeah. You having steak and veg? Oh, that sounds nice. I thought of you yesterday, Cal, when we were out at the cemetery. I said to Pam, I was out here with Kelly Robinson and there was a big koala in the tree. Went out and visited everyone yesterday with Pam. Did a little bit of a history tour, had a little wander around. Did us good, actually. And we talk about our family. And it's a nice place to do it. Ran into a second cousin who was out there down at he does the family tree. Stir fry for Cheryl Ralph tonight. I like a bit of a stir fry, does Bruce, not a hope in hell. No, because it's veggies. I know. And I would eat them, but he won't. So it gives you the shits when, they don't eat. Oh, yeah, that was a bloody big koala. By the way, Kev hasn't been out the back for a week. I'm a bit worried about him. So I hope he's all right, Kevin the koala. I hope nothing's happened to him, actually. We need that koala back here. You're going to bed at 7:30, Sue. Well, you know what? You're the smart one. And as you get older, you go to bed earlier. You know, that thing on Facey that you party till 9:30 is so true. It's all of us. I am going to blame. Yeah, well, you're right, Cheryl. He was out the back making noise. The neighbours were making noise. So Kev's gone and pissed off for a few weeks on holidays while Bruce does all the stuff out the back, I reckon. Yeah. I'm glad you're having steak and veg. Oh, fish with parsley sauce and mash. What are you having? Kiev's gone. Hey, you said Kiev. Sandra Mead. Yeah. Are they taking you out for tea for your birthday, love, or did you have a nice lunch? I reckon Mick would look after you. You don't have to worry about it. What did you say then? I've missed out on something. It's not Kiev, Sandra Mead, it's Kiev. He might have gone somewhere more. Oh, Kelly, that's so funny about you. We know that at 6 o'clock you have gone to have your dinner. Whether I'm talking bullshit or not, you still go, don't you? Oh, that's why I love you. Everyone has their routine, don't we? We all have a routine. So we don't like our routines mucked up. And I'm glad Lorraine Munro had a good Easter. And I'm glad a lot of you have. And it is about seeing each other. And that's what it's all about, our group. I can't stay on long tonight because I'm a bit weary. And, I'm normally much more talkative than I am at the moment. And I'm not having a drink tonight, by the way. Oh, dear. They're talking about how busy the roads are for Easter. So if you're on the road, drive carefully. So the routine's gone to shit in. Bev Anderson. Was that you put a thing on Facey? Was that your grandson hitting your husband with the tea towel? We used to do that. Dad hated it when we did that, when we did the dishes and he was watching the news. Remember, in the day, everyone had to be quiet. 6 o'clock, you got to shut up. The news is on. I've got to watch the news. If we made one sound while the news was on telly, oh, we were in trouble. Was that your granddaughter, Bev? That was very cute. The dog didn't like it either. Anyway, have you still got the grandkids staying with you, Bev? That's lovely. They've all deserted me. And little Anne, she went stand-up paddleboard. Oh, did she, Sue? And that's the best thing about the berries is that everyone now contacts each other, and that's really what our group's about, is about networking. And different groups have had different meetups, even without me. I get a bit jealous when I don't get to go to them. So, Brenda's going to see her son and girlfriend and her little granddaughter, Eva. You're going to give her a chocolate animal, Brenda. Are you allowed? My one got little mini, a carrot, chocolate carrots, and little mini bunny rabbits, because I'm not allowed to give it too much. And a Barbie doll, Brenda. Mine got a Barbie doll for Easter. So there you go. Oh, God. I'm just watching a car accident on telly. I shouldn't be doing it. Anyway, so it's still Easter where Brenda is. Did anyone go to church today? That's what I would like to know. Yesterday, did anyone go to church? I would like to think that someone did it wasn't me. Because it is Easter is about that, isn't it, really? And I did think about it. And at least I know, and Pam and I were talking about that. And her kids were brought up Catholic, so they do know all about the Bible and Jesus and everything. We all went to Sunday school as kids, so we learnt there. My kids, I don't know how much they know, and I'm going to have to ask them, even though I talk about it. I hope to hell they do know the significance of Easter. Because I reckon a lot of them just don't, and that's just the way. It's my fault I haven't brought my kids up properly. And I thought about that, and I thought I was just too busy to think about it. And would we, if Easter Sunday was a public holiday and none of the shops, if nothing was open, and that's how it used to be, and Good Friday, not a thing was open, would we talk about the significance of Easter more? Sue went to church Good Friday and yesterday. Thank you, darling. I think there maybe should be more of that. The recognition of what Easter's really about. That's my fault, because I don't think I've taught my kids well enough on that. And we used to have religious instructions at school. I don't think they do that anymore. Should they do it? Maybe they should. I don't know. I know they wouldn't be allowed to in a normal school, or would they? Could they go to school and we used to have the ministers come to school and we'd have religious instruction? Hey, that's not a bad thing, you know. And I think whether they make their own decisions about Christianity or religion actually doesn't matter, whichever. They have to be informed to be able to make the decisions. Yeah. Oh, it was interesting. Oh, there you go. Sue took her kids and grandkids to church so they know. And you know what, Sue? I think you've done the right thing by doing that. And I really know you have done the right thing by doing that. And maybe people like me should have taken a leaf out of your book, because it's too late for me to do it. I don't know whether my kids will or not. Karen McEwen's husband teaches scripture in school. Do you know what, darling? I think we need more of that. What do you think about that? Would it make us all better people? It teaches us what's right and wrong in the world. Yeah. Easter's a time when you think about those things. Maybe I've been a bad parent by not putting enough time into teaching my kids about religion. They're good kids, by the way, and they live life by what the scriptures teach us. Both of them do live their life like that, which is great, and I'm proud of that. But they don't know enough about the Bible and about Jesus and God. They don't know enough about God. And whether you believe in God or not, you've got to know that that's what we think before you make your own decision. Yeah. Good on you, Sue, for taking your family. I think it's great, actually. Your mum was a Salvation Army soldier for 50 years. You know. You Catholics are probably doing it right. Yeah. Oh, Karen, yes, but I haven't taught them. Thank you. You said I've done a good job. But that's a good job as a parent. What about a good job as in working on their spirituality? Yeah. I haven't really done that. And a lot of us aren't. And I wonder going forward in generations to come, they'll know less and less, won't they? I don't know. I went to Sunday school as a kid. I liked Sunday school. That's when the shops are all shut on a Sunday. Do you know what I reckon? I reckon it would be great if we started having closing on Sundays. Now, today I went up the street and our shops were closed. Some of them were shut. And Pam and I were talking, and they're little businesses, only small businesses. And they can't afford the public holiday wages, which, you know, can be up to triple. They just can't afford it. So they're better off not even opening. And maybe that'll force little shops to open, maybe the big ones. We need the big ones not to open as well, because that's when they take over all the business. I don't know. I know they didn't, Sandra, but they know. Don't you think? I think it's important that I know. Well, I think Bev's just said something and I don't know what she said. I can't see it. And it's about religion, and we all have our own ideas and stuff. Oh. So there you go. It does make you think. I'm so tired. I can't even use my brain at the moment. I'm going to have to go, everyone. Can I go to bed yet? Do you want to go to bed too? I'll be back on tomorrow night, everybody, by the way. And what are you saying now? I love the way you talk. Never went back to church. Oh, he didn't have to listen to his parents. I don't know about that one, Bev Anderson. That's not very nice. But that's the teacher saying something stupid, really. It's not the religion. I'm getting beautiful messages from berries that have bought stuff and all their real names are coming out now. It makes me laugh. When you're on Facebook and everyone has these different names and they're not the right names. Anyway, I'm so tired. I'm going to go, and I'm sorry I was so boring tonight, and I love you, but I think we need to have these conversations sometimes, the real ones. I'm looking at my dishes thinking, do your frigging dishes, Lyni. Anyway, everyone, I love you too, Cheryl Ralph. No. I'll be in bed early, Sandra Mead. Thanks for supporting me, by the way. This Patreon is the reason I'll be able to keep going. So, yeah, love you guts. Bye.